often say, I don't know how could you live somewhere so small. I couldn't live somewhere so small, but I just don't notice it anymore because, in fact, I don't know that I ever really did because we've just always loved being in there. It's a really nice space to be.
Definitely, it's a bit of an old beast because it's quite a small truck and it's got this massive wooden shell on its back, so it's like a limpet, not labouring along. That's how we earned the name Honu.
Yeah.
Honu for a turtle because he's just so slow.
You get a lot of looks, I think.
Oh, people love it, eh?
Yeah.
Even when you're blocking the road, they're like, "You're awesome!"
Yeah.
You're like, "I'm blocking the road."
It's really intense if you're actually in the house truck when it's driving, because the frame of the truck is a wooden frame, which is legal because it was built in the 70s. Nowadays, if you're building a house truck, you have to do it with a steel frame. So yeah, if you're in the house truck when it's moving, it's really it kind of sways around all over the place. Yeah, it's quite extreme. We originally met in Nelson, which is where I grew up. Ruben had come down to study from Wellington. We had a house full of vegans, and I think we were all vegan, and vegans and dogs.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
I'm doing a Bachelor of Social Work through Massey, which is based in Palmerston North, but I'm a distance student. On top of that, I also work as a social worker for Alzheimer's Wellington.
I work for the Wellington City Council as an arborist, which is a tree monkey or a surgeon. It's fantastic, I really enjoy it. I've always climbed trees and now I just get paid for it. The reason we got the house truck initially was because we were living in rural Wanganui, up the river at our mate's woolshed, and it was a real communal space, so we didn't have a lot of privacy. And the living space itself was quite basic.
And there was no insulation.
It was a woolshed,
Yeah.
so there were no walls.
Yeah.
We're looking at building a little hut, a little kuti, like some of our friends were doing on the property. But we figured that perhaps it would be best to invest in something that we could take with us.
We got a loan to buy the house truck, but it's meant that we're paying the money into an investment for ourselves as opposed to just paying rent, and when we choose to sell it, it will be a deposit for a house for us or a piece of land.
It's really nice too, it's given us a sense of, home ownership, like owning your own home. So you can renovate it, you can make holes in the wall or break a window and not have to freak out about calling it.
We eat a lot of organic food, which is a more sustainable way of farming. We don't eat meat because we don't think it's sustainable. We try and grow stuff in our garden. Obviously it's not huge and we can't provide everything that we need, but we try and grow stuff, and I think it's good to have that reminder of the connection of where things come from. With lots of herbs, we have lemon balm and thyme and oregano, basil, some striking courgettes a friend of ours gave to us.
Strawberries.
Yeah, strawberries. Leeks.
Big rhubarb, heaps of calendula. Quite like that. The colour in the place.
An eggplant that looks like it's not going to do anything. People in Paikakariki are very community minded, and we like to support the local businesses, and it's really great that we've got we've got a deli and a cafe, and we've got our own organic fruit and veggie shop, and it's really good that people support them because it means that it's sort of viable for them to stay here. I think some people do make assumptions about who you are because you live in a house truck.
I think most people really like it.
Yeah, most people think it's neat. A lot of people, when they hear that I live in a house truck, they want to come and see it. And a lot of people have never been inside a house truck and they don't really understand what it is. One of the things that I love most about living here is Paikapiki Beach, and I really love how you can look out and there's Kapiti Island on one side and you can see the South Island on the other side. Things have been really good for us since we've moved here. I think on many levels there almost seems to be a real connection with the serenity of the beach and the peace that I've found living here. Yes, we like that it's you can move around and you get to live in nice places,
and the places we've been able to live because of it have been really cool.